I did this whole thing. I already did a recording, and I'm kind of mad at myself because I like ruined it. I ruined it. Um, anyway, this is Blastoise now. Okay, I'm just gonna rant. I had a long-ish day at work, um, and I just had things on my mind. I listened to a really good, I'm pretty sure it was a live stream. I don't think it was pre-recorded. Um, it was Peaked at Chew. He had Retrospecs on. They had a pretty cool conversation. I recommend, if you're, I don't know, if you like long form Pokemon hobby collecting stuff, if you like that kind of content, I recommend that. That was a recent listen for me. I actually listened to that today through my work day. Pretty interesting stuff, but it got me thinking, and probably the main point of just my whole rant. I'm just gonna pull this out. Yeah, this is Unlimited Xerneas from Collection X. This is the Japanese version of X and Y base. Yeah, I mean, I just looked it up. It's Pop 43. Fairly low as far as, I don't know, like, I guess like a textured, like modern era full art goes. Yeah, Pop 43 and a 10. But anyway, you see this is kind of a older cert. It's from last year. Yeah, I got this back in a submission. I bought this raw, graded it. This is a part of like a bigger submission for me. It was like 25 cards. I just kind of stockpiled a bunch of raw, like some mid-era hollows. I know I had like Suicune from Shining Darkness in there. I know I had, geez, what else was in there? Oh, the Virizion from Red Collection. Was it? It's like, maybe it's Noble Victories in English. What else? The Lucario from like the 10th movie commemoration set. Not the point, but a lot of that stuff, in fact, all of it, except for the Lucario, I kept that hit at 9. I don't want to sell it, whatever. This card, I had listed on my eBay from September 19th, 2023 to today. I delisted it today. I don't want to sell it anymore. I decided I don't want to sell it anymore. I think I value it more than whatever the market values it at currently, which would be basically zero. I mean, I don't want to say zero because there were copies sold in the last year. But yeah, that maybe if you're new to any of this, that should say something just about what popularity means and demand. That's an important lesson. If you can't afford to tie up, I mean, my cost on this isn't whatever I was going to sell it for. It's low. It's unpopular Pokemon. Found a low list on eBay. Bought it, but I think I bought this raw for $20, $25 with $5 shipping. And then I bought a couple of other things from that same seller. Oh man, now I'm remembering. There was a Raichu from L1. It's like Soul Silver collection. Yeah, that hit a 10. Some first ed, some unlimited, but this was, I mean, probably the coolest, most textured card from that submission. And it's still sitting here, and it was listed for pretty much that whole time. I did bring this to Charlotte Collecticon. Shout out to PK, Poke Knowledge. he did like a in booth consignment, like in his table. He like let some people leave some of their cards. Shout out PokeKid. I think he sold a Moonbreon. But I had my prices. They were too high. I had them listed too high, and that's just the long and the short of it. So I walked out of there, with my cards, which is fine. Like that's okay. I ended up selling some stuff out of my binder, and I brought a trade binder with me, so it all worked out okay. But yeah, I just learned, like I had my lowest I would take was just too high, so I had to adjust my price on eBay, and some of the things I brought back sold. That's for sure. I've adjusted my pricing, and I sold the things that that were just priced incorrectly, and then I priced them correctly, and then they sold. And that was just fine, and things worked out okay. And again, shout out to Pokeknowledge. Shout out to Pokeknowledge for this one too. Yeah, because he also let me know. He's like, you just take lower, just take a lower offer, and like you just learn your lesson. But yeah, I mean, I'm okay with just collecting this card. That's all right with me. It's pretty cool. It is a clean copy. I'm cool with that. It's not gonna hurt me to hold on to this, which is important. Like if anyone out there is holding something and they shouldn't be, and you got to just take whatever you can get for it, obviously you got to go do that. Certain things have priority over Pokemon cards. That's for sure. This one for me, I have other much more liquid cards I can list on my eBay. Is okay, but cautionary tale: if it isn't okay, yeah, I would definitely be careful with what you grade. And this is also what I was sort of alluding to when going on PK's channel. What was that, a few months ago, or not a few months ago, a few weeks ago? Well, was it a month ago? I don't know. Jeez. But kind of what I was alluding to like learning what I was grading, like as to like learning where demand was and learning what popularity really was, and not just like, oh, this is clean, this is low pop, I can just try and grade this also. Like, I mean, that's cool. I mean, and I'm glad I did that in many instances. But it doesn't always mean like stonk dog, super $1,000,000 signs, mega bonus win. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely not. But yeah. Getting ready for Collecticon New Jersey. Maybe I do like a vlog or something. I'm gonna hopefully I get my PSA submission back before going to New Jersey for Collecticon. That would be the most ideal for sure, having some extra slabs to bring, trade off, potentially sell, I don't know. Do a little backpack vending. Yeah, but I don't know. I might do like a vlog or something. If you're watching to the point in this video, leave a comment if I should do a vlog. All right. Bye bye.